What is up, everybody? Welcome back to Microsoft Flight Sim. First off, let me just say a quick thing. I know I sound different. I am currently at my girlfriend's with my computer because I am sick with you know what. But I want to keep making videos. I got nothing better to do, so I want to try and be productive. So today we're taking a look at Atlanta International Airport, the largest airport in the world in terms of passenger numbers. Of course, this year. I don't know what's going on. It is also, I think it's technically considered a fortress hub for Delta Airlines. It's their main hub. And it's also where they're headquartered. And starting things off, we have the big old Fly Delta jets. And wow, I just noticed this. They have that. That's a nice little touch. The 777. Thinking that's a 200, possibly LR. Kind of cool little thing. I have never been to Atlanta. However, I am in Tennessee. Everybody, my brother, has flown for Atlanta. Just geographically, most people fly Delta here, just because it's a short hop from Nashville down to Atlanta. So, first things first, I am noticing that there is some airline branding, which I was kind of curious about. We have the Delta logo right over. That actually doesn't look like it. That's it, but it looks a little weird. But then we have Delta right there. So I don't know. I like it. I was kind of curious because I know Delta branding is everywhere at this airport in real life, just from pictures and videos I've seen. So I was kind of curious to see if they were gonna kind of bland it out. But I'm really happy at, maybe in the future we'll see more stuff. I'd love to see official liveries for future aircraft. So maybe this is a small little gateway. So over here we have a small little terminal. I don't know exactly what this is for, but judging by where the gates are located, I'm going to guess this is maybe some sort of international terminal. What I'll be doing also at the end of this video, at the end of this part, we'll be taking a look at some satellite photos of it to kind of compare, see some of the stuff. I figured that was a really good way. I did this in my last video for Stewart Airport, so yeah. Over here, we're getting the main terminal area, which is a grouping of, I think, 5 different, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 different terminals here, which I've heard some horror stories about having to having connections here, having to ride a underground train between these. Overall, nothing crazy here stands out. Looks like the same basic template for gates. We do have all the gate numbers down there, so we're at the E gates. But at the same time, it's not very cookie cuttery. It looks like they really did put a lot of time into this. Ah, dang it. I was going to go 2 full videos without hitting that. There we go. I'm not about to restart this after that. Okay, spinning fans. Honestly, I'm a sucker for the small things. Stuff like that makes a big difference to me. Especially considering they spin at different speeds. Wow. Asobo going ham. Let me tilt it. Okay, there we go. Sorry about that. Hopefully it's straight. If not, I can't tell. Over here, we still have some basic gates. Nothing crazy. We'll go ahead and go here. One thing that kind of saddens me is I'd love to see gate numbers on the jetway. Not a big deal, but I know in a P3D GSX mod was able to do that. I was hoping we'd see that come in here. Overall, stuff is looking pretty good. Let me go ahead and slow down the drone a little bit more. 4% speed should be good. Over here, overall, things are looking pretty cookie cuttery. What's this? Welcome to Atlanta. Usually those, I think, are the... I can't think of the technical term. It usually shows flight number, destination, time till departure, some basic information, weather stuff for pilots. So that's kind of cool. They added those in some places. Overall, this does look a little kind of cookie cuttery, but I don't know how much they could do to really make it look different, or if there's anything, if it all looks the same. Over here looks like we're getting some congested gates, which my guess is that we're kind of we're probably in an area that's mostly regional flights, judging by how close some of those gates are. Definitely a very regional gate area. We'll keep going. No reason to really look over there. Um, I don't know. I want to see when we look at this, see if we can tell if there's towers on all of these. With as spread out as they are, that makes sense. Interesting little jetways here. I would like to go take a look at these on satellite, see how these look. Because that looks very interesting. Over here, pretty much the same thing. Atlanta's seems to be just pretty much kind of bland in terms of looks. If you love Atlanta, I'm sorry. This is just my personal opinion. Overall, quality's good, and especially for a free airport, this is a part of the USA Update 2. Probably should mention at the beginning. It is free. Go to the marketplace and hit download. Actually, you'll have to hit buy and download. 100% free. It's worth it. It comes with 4 new airports and a bunch of new monuments. So, really cool, especially if you are an American and need some new handcrafted airports to fly into. Overall, what is this? Okay. Looks like there probably was they meant to put a gate there. I don't really know. There's a jetway there, so somebody messed up there. Over here looking decent. Overall, looks pretty good there. Let's go check out the final 2. So over here, okay, so these buildings are looking a little bit different. We got that definitely seems like that goes right there. And I'm assuming another ground, because we have tower over there, and that tower probably would have a hard time seeing any sort of aircraft movement over here. So I'm guessing that's a ground, maybe clearance and departure. And then coming over here to the final terminal, which I'm also guessing might be the main terminal. Looks pretty good. I'm not really... See, we got some stuff over here. This is a very common thing. You'll see just small stuff that needs to get patched out. Kind of sad. Yeah, stuff like this right there. Or... what is that about? What the heck? But overall, the general structures look very nice, very neat, very clean. Ooh, okay. So, one thing I was wanting to look for, 80,000 Delta 50 first class. That's interesting. I wanted to see if, I know Delta has a museum somewhere around here. And we got a little stutter. Sorry about that. But I was hoping that we might see that. So let me speed up the camera some and look around. So one very nice thing about Atlanta is tons of runways. You have 9 right and left. I think that's 8 right and left over there. And then you have a 5th runway all the way out here, which I think is 10. Yeah, that's runway 10. So it's very nice congestion wise, especially in flight sim, not a big issue. We have a cargo area over here, which seems to be kind of copy and paste cargo buildings that we've seen from other airports. Not a big deal. Cargo is not something I'm personally running, so I'm not gonna really care too much about that. Stuff like this though. Let's take a look. Is that I want to load in because I'm very curious if this is this bad looking? Wow. That's kind of sad. That really is. That's gross. That really okay, so that was a texture glitch, but this is I'm not gonna fly out of this runway just because of this. I know some people might be like, oh, that's stupid, but stuff like that. That's just gross. I mean, at that point, that feels kind of lazy. Like I said, though, it's free, so you really, can't be a beggar and a chooser. Overall, still looks very good. I'm seeing a lot of custom textures with those billboards over there. There it is. Sorry to just change. I saw this earlier and I thought it was part of cargo, but looks like we have it in over here. The Delta Flight Museum, I think that's what it's called. I know someone's gonna make fun of the way I say museum. And some other Delta stuff. Okay, very cool. So let's take a look at this. Let's take a look. This is very, very nice. We have a Delta 757-200 right there, and then the 747-400, the latest edition, and then a MD-80, MD-90 or 7. I don't think it's 717. One of those. This is very nice. Maybe they have the model. Maybe we will see them add into the game. I highly doubt that. But that is very nice, and they added in more of it. And then I think this is the Delta headquarters. So they added in some very, very cool stuff outside the airport. So if you are a Delta fanboy, you'll definitely enjoy flying in and out of here. I have no idea if those are still up. I would imagine not. I think Delta retired. No, they didn't retire the 57s. I think they're retiring them by 2025. Besides that, we have a big maintenance hangar over there, and that's about it. The Renaissance Hotel, a couple more hotels. Overall, I'm sorry for if I cut off randomly. I have a very scratchy throat, so that's just me trying not to go into a huge coughing fit. Overall, this is a pretty solid build. I mean, the fact that they added in the Delta headquarters, I was honestly not expecting that, and that's huge. I love that. That's kind of the extra step I like seeing from some of these scenery packs, because it's nice. It makes it, especially, like I said, if you're a Delta employee, Delta fanboy, just generally like aviation, this is huge. Especially adding in the 47 over here. That's iconic. So, I'll catch you a few seconds when we look at some satellite photos. And here we are, everybody, at Atlanta, Hartsfield-Jackson International Airport, looking at Google Earth photos. So over here, let's take a look. So, unfortunately, they seem to do the thing where they somehow take out all the aircraft that are there. But definitely, looking at these gates, definitely seem to be wide-body gates. I mean, you can see how much space they take up compared to something like this, which seem to probably be, normal near-body gates. There is a gate type, I think. Is it type F? I can't remember what the technical name is, but over here it looks like we got some, I think those are CRJ 900s or 1000s, so definitely have the express gauge for Delta over here. Even from above, they look kind of cookie cuttery. There's 4 fans there. Seems to be that there might be a tower there. I can't tell. Over here doesn't look like that. That's kind of weird. That they had towers on all of those, but not on these. I can't really tell, but not a big deal. One thing I'd like to point out is this is from 2018, so it's over 2 years old at this point. So stuff has changed, but it's kind of the best thing we have. Over here we have that building that had the Delta fly first class 757, I think is what it was. And we have that terminal. Looks like that was being built right here on this side. So they got that right. Southwest 737 taxiing there and taking off there, and looks like CRJ, and we have some general aviation parking, as well as just some aircraft parking, and this is where the Delta hangar was. And here we go, Delta's headquarters. Color and shape looks about right. Oh, that's cool. Delta Airlines wings, that's very cool. And then over here we have the park, or the museum. with the, I guess, 717, or not 717, MD-80 or 90. This is probably before the 57 was brought here, and then definitely before the 47. The 47 was brought here, I think maybe 2019. I don't think so. It should have been here around this time, but it is located right there. Um, Overall, it looks like they had everything pretty spot on. Nice Delta 767-300 there, and a Southwest 737 there. So, thank you for joining me for this episode, or not this episode, but this video on Atlanta International Airport and Microsoft Flight Sim 2020. Shout out to Google Earth for the satellite photos. Guys, if you like what you're seeing, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, let me know you want to see more. Until next time, y'all have a good one, and goodbye.